We have just concluded our second multi-stakeholders meeting here in Yerevan in Armenia, and I'm extremely pleased to say that it was beautiful and in fact quite powerful, as a matter of fact, to see so many multi-stakeholders from all walks of life come to our conference and discuss past EU democracy support actions in Armenia and the Eastern neighborhood, as well as chart out challenges in what regards Armenia's, in particular, future pathway when it comes to its democratic trajectory. Also, I'm extremely pleased to say that there was quite a common understanding in the room, which was very, very well filled by participants, as I said, from all sorts of layers of society, that the European Union has in fact increased its democracy support action in a rather targeted way over the past 12 to 14 years, ever since the Lisbon Treaty entered into force, that there is greater coordination between the European Union on one hand and its member states on the other, and yet other international organizations acting here in Armenia, while at the same time everyone subscribes to the notion that there is still a growing need to do more in light of political apathy here in Armenia, in light of the stalled reform process in Armenia, in particular when it comes to judicial reform, electoral reform, police reform, to name the three most prominent and most important ones probably. And all this obviously is happening in light of a permanent security crisis aggravated by what has been happening over the past couple of years, as a matter of fact, with Azerbaijan in Nagorno-Karabakh, the surrounding regions. Now, obviously, we are talking about the whole demarcation process. And as we actually speak here in Yerevan, it is remarkable to see how society, and in particular youth, we are here at Yerevan State University, so students in particular, engage in spite of this broad political disenchantment with the issue of political demarcation in the context of Prime Minister Pashinyan's crossover for peace initiative with Azerbaijan, as there's a lot of resistance in society vis-à-vis that particular issue. Where that eventually leaves Armenia when it comes to concluding a lasting and just peace treaty with Azerbaijan, where this eventually leaves the European Union and its democracy support action, where this eventually leaves Armenia's future democratic development, is still in the open.